In the timeless expanse, before time itself, there was only light. An ocean of pure, unconditional love, a singular consciousness breathing existence into being. In this realm, bathed in celestial gold and serene blue, dwelled beings woven from the very fabric of this light. You called them angels, but they were more than that. They were expressions of joy, of peace, of devotion. Among them was one of singular brilliance, a morning star, whose light was so bright it seemed to rival the dawn. His name was a whisper of perfection, a testament to the Creator's artistry. He was loved, as all were loved, without measure or condition. He moved through the heavens like a river of liquid starlight, his purpose to reflect the infinite glory of the Source. He knew only unity, only the blissful hum of being one with everything. For an eternity, this was his reality, a dance of light and love in a realm without shadow. But within the infinite potential of creation, every possibility sleeps, waiting for a choice to awaken it. And in a moment that was not a moment, a thought, small as a dust mote in a sunbeam, took root in the mind of the morning star. It was a simple thought, innocent at first glance: I am. Before this, there was only we are, but now, for the first time, a sense of separation flickered into existence. I am bright. I am beautiful. I am powerful. The thought was a subtle shift, a single note falling out of tune in the cosmic orchestra. The light he once reflected, he now began to claim as his own. He looked at his own brilliance, and, instead of seeing the Source, he saw himself. This was the birth of the self, the ego, and with it, pride was born in heaven. And this is where everything changed. The thought grew: if my light is so great, why should I only reflect in others? Why should I not be the Source? This question was a crack in the perfect mirror of heaven. It sent a tremor through the celestial realms. For the first time, a shadow was cast. Not a shadow of darkness, but a shadow of self. The other beings of light felt it, a sudden chill in the eternal warmth, a dissonance in the perfect song. Pride whispered that to be a reflection was to be less. It insisted that true power was not in unity but in dominion. It painted a picture of a throne, higher than all others, a light that owed nothing to any but itself. The morning star, once a conduit of love, now became a vessel for ambition. He looked upon the perfect harmony of heaven not with gratitude but with envy. He saw the unconditional love of the Creator not as a gift but as a chain. He began to gather others to his side, whispering the same seductive thought into their essence. You are more than you have been told. Your light is your own. Why serve when you can rule? A third of the stars in heaven were swayed, not by malice, but by the allure of this new and intoxicating idea of self-sovereignty. The great symphony was fractured. Harmony turned to discord. The singular song of creation was now a clash of competing melodies. The heart of heaven grieved, not with anger, but with a profound sadness, the kind a parent feels for a child who chooses to walk away from home. There was no cosmic war of swords and fire, as your old stories tell. And so, with a love that was both heartbreaking and absolute, the Source let go. The morning star, and all who followed him, fell. But they did not fall into a pit of fire. A realm of shadow and light, of up and down, of good and evil, for in a divided world, opposites must exist. This realm is the one you now inhabit. This moment still echoes within you. The fall from unity was not just an ancient, celestial event. It is the story of every human soul. You were born from that same ocean of light. You carry within you the memory of that perfect oneness. But you also carry the echo of that first thought of separation. I am. This is the source of your deepest struggles. The feeling of being alone, of being incomplete, of striving and fighting to prove your worth. This is the pride of the morning star, living within your own heart. It is the voice that tells you that you are separate from others, separate from the world, separate from the divine. It is the fear that you are not enough and the ambition to become more. It is the ache of loneliness in a crowded room, the deep, unspoken longing to return home. But here is the truth rarely spoken. You never truly left. The kingdom of heaven is not a place you return to after death. It is a state of consciousness you have forgotten how to access. The fall was not a punishment, but an experience, an exploration of what it feels like to be separate, so that you might one day choose to remember what it feels like to be whole. And this is why this story matters now. Look at your world. It is the perfect reflection of a consciousness divided against itself. Wars, conflict, loneliness, and fear. These are the fruits of the seed of pride planted so long ago. This is the memory of home, the light of the source, still burning within you, refusing to be extinguished. Your journey on earth is not a punishment for a forgotten sin. It is a sacred pilgrimage of remembrance. It is about releasing the prideful self and remembering the divine light that you are. The light he claimed as his own is the same light that flows through you. It is your birthright. The choice is yours in every moment. Do you listen to the voice of the ego, the voice of separation and fear? That silence, that is the sound of the source. That peace, that is the feeling of home. You are a child of the light, playing in a world of shadows, pretending to be lost. But your heart knows the way. The memory is encoded in your very being. This is your story of redemption and rebirth. It is happening now. The entire universe is conspiring to help you remember who you are. The fall was not the end. It was the beginning of a greater story. The story of light remembering itself, even in the deepest shadow. The story of love finding its way back to itself. This is your story. Wake up, remember, come home.